it, Trent. Boom back. God damn it, Trent. He always infects my brain with his Canadian
I don't
understand how.
I don't clearly understand how it clearly.
You know, where's the box there? It's like, you know, where's the box there? Bristleback is Bristleback. Bristleback is Bristleback.
That's probably somebody's pronunciation. Somewhere in the world. Somebody's pronunciation. Somewhere in the world. They do say that. I mean, he's clicking right now, just a little bit. Battery assault level right now, just a little bit. Battery assault level 2. Decent amount of damage, but boom back. Decent amount of damage, but boom back. Keeping his distance now, making sure that he is close to these neutrals. Making sure that he is close to these neutrals.
Stacked up the boombox. Big camp there heavily for Bristleback. Big camp there heavily. Lifestealer can't clear him at all. Fantastic. Lifestealer can't clear him at all.
Yeah, that's a good point. I mean, they really. Yeah, that's a good point. I mean, they Jeopardy really lose this stack unless Jeopardy lose this stack. Even if Enigma comes, it's gonna take forever. Even if Enigma comes, it's gonna take forever.
I think nobody can really clear this, right? Beastmaster will really clear this, right? Beastmaster will take to clear that. 8 casts of access. That's a really nice job from Boombox. Really nice job from Boombox.
You're calling Boombox again. You're calling Boombox again.
I know. That's his name. I know. That's his name.
I thought we agreed that it's Boombacks. I thought we agreed that it's Boombacks. You can't flip-flop on me like that. Oh, Gabby, he's going to go flop on me like that. Oh, Gabby, he's going to go for this stack now. Let's see if Clockwork can steal any of these. Does have Rocket Flare only level 1 at the moment. Does have Rocket Flare only level 1 at the moment. Stay in range for now. Just going to stay in range for now. Echo Stomp does not connect. Echo Stomp does not connect. And Gabby will be getting all of the gold. Gabby will be getting very juicy for him. That is very juicy for him. He can turn on this if he really wants to. So his level 6 on this if he really wants to. So his level 6 as well. So can infest to get away. So can infest to get away. As far as infest bombs this game, you got infest bombs this game. You got technically you have anybody. Technically you have anybody.
Right.
Probably a blink dagger at some point on Enigma. Right. Probably a blink dagger at some point on Enigma. What are your thoughts on the infest bomb? Is that going to be a crucial part of the infest bomb? Is that going to be a crucial part of this game, or is it just like an icing on the cake kind of deal?
It's definitely crucial. Probably Beastmaster is going to be ideal. Probably Beastmaster is going to be ideal. I assume he'll pick up some sort of mobility item. Lifestealer, but he does not have a lane anymore. He does not have a lane anymore. Bristleback pretty much no hero can stand in front of them. Pretty much no hero can stand in front of them unless so he has full control over this lane, and not because of that. Full control over this lane, and not because of that. And now he's just rotating around. Leaves the lane, and now he's
we have an RP in the bot lane. We have an RP in the bot lane. Into Yol. Skewer back into Yol. 4, who is only level 4. They should be able to clean this up though. They should be able to clean this up. Skylark will be in last right click from Skylark. Yeah, you're right. Bristleback is mega. Bristleback is mega. Super Mega fast Vanguard with the Soul Ring to Vanguard with the Soul Ring to boot. And considering the lineup, like who comes in the lineup, like who comes in against melee heroes, which is against melee hero lineup, he will destroy our lineup. He will destroy all of them at this stage, at least. At this stage, at least. Do you need to get like? You need to get like 2 to 3, probably 3 heroes. At least 2 to 3, probably 3 heroes.
And that's only if he's like solo too. And that's only if there's someone behind him, like if there's someone behind him, like probably an ET or something. That tank's he's not going to get bursted. Like this is the super strong. Like this is the Bristleback where no one can mess with you. Bristleback where no one can mess with you.
The leap just in time. Oh, the leap just in time. Almost set up that kill. Wasn't quite enough. Almost set up that kill. Wasn't quite enough. Top lane in the meantime. Gets destroyed. Clockwork Cogs keeps Gabby in play. Cogs keeps Gabby in play. Being a nice trade for the Bristleback. Being a nice trade for the Beastmaster rotation, and the infest will finish off that very and a much needed kill, and a much needed kill for Evo.
Yeah, definitely. Killing the network leader like that is fantastic. Killing the network leader like that is fantastic. That's actual time. As soon as Bristleback comes back to lane, as soon as Bristleback comes back anymore, he's not going to want either anymore. You know, this is just what happens when Broodmother's counter. Like, you have no lane pressure counter. Like, you have pretty much jungling on your side, which eventually Broodmother normally doesn't where the other person can't lean against you, because the other person can't lean against you, because it just doesn't work like that against Beastmaster. It just doesn't work like that against Beastmaster.
Yeah, we have an arrow attempt in the bot lane. Will not connect. An arrow attempt in the bot lane. Will not connect. Hookshot is available. They're going to try to set it up. Is available. They're going to try to set it up with a Malifaux, of course, still online. He will use it, still online. Doesn't look as if there's going to be any TP support. Doesn't look as if there's going to be any TP support saving the Skylark. 3 heroes. Does cost them 3 heroes. There's no trades coming into effect for Clutch at all. There's no trades coming into effect for Clutch at all. Maybe a little bit of pressure this tier 1 now, though. Maybe a little bit of pressure this tier 1 now.
I think this tier 1 top is actually dead because nobody tier 1 top is actually dead. Nobody rotates out of the lane. He has no will to sit top anymore. He has no will to sit top anymore. The lane that is no longer alive. The lane that is no longer alive. Do you like that term, Violet? Do you understand what that means? Do you like that term, Violet? Do you understand what that means?
I've heard him say it a million times, and he's probably explained it a million times, and he's probably explained it a million times too.
His definition of it is different than mine. What's your definition? My definition is like my definition is like you stick a hero in a link.
Sorry, Beastmaster's just dead. No, that's fine. Beastmaster's just dead. No, that's fine.
Okay. So the way the term was used when I was first introduced to it, when I was first introduced to it, like the hero that can't be messed, like in this game it's the bristleback, right? Like in this game it's the bristleback, right? He's so tanky. Nobody can like attract the attention of like 3 or 4 different heroes, attention of like 2 or 4 different heroes to like counteract him. He is the dead counteract him. He can play in this area that no one else can play in this area because no one else can play so strong. Just because he's so tanky and so strong at this stage of the game.
The Infest dodges. The Infest dodges that Elder White Mon in the meantime able to TP out. So White Mon in the meantime able to TP out. So you don't want to go gank. That's unkillable. You don't want to go gank. That's your dead lane. Expend too many resources. That's your dead
exactly.
lane.
This is the lane.
Yeah, I remember that from back in the day. Like when Abaddon. I remember that from back in the day, like when Abaddon was played as kind of a lot of dead hero.
Yes,
a lot of dead
like we fits that. Like around like nobody can mess like around TI. Like nobody can 15 minutes he can be in a safe lane. At 15 minutes he can be in a safe lane. But people aren't going to come to you. The new and improved BSJ. The new and improved BSJ. I guess definition of it. I guess definition no longer playing is the lane you can no longer playing because it's like the opposite of that. Of what I the opposite of that, I guess. It's like the area that nobody can play because it's like the area that nobody can play. You hit that point of the game where the enemy is going to make that point of the game where the enemy is going to make that rotation. You're going to be playing in an area where you're going to be playing in an area where like for EVOS, right? Look at the there's 3 wards in the enemy jungle. There's 3 wards in the enemy jungle. This is no hero can play the dead lane. This is no one can enter dead lane.
But it's not a lane. It's more. It's not a lane. Quarter of the map. The quarter of the map.
That is true. Yes.
Like you're taking. Like 75% of the jungle is unsafe. 75% of the jungle is unsafe on the enemy side. At a certain stage of the game, Yul's getting the crap beat out of him by these Yul's getting the crap beat out of him by these ancients. But for the time being, Armlet is picked up now. Armlet is picked up now onto Illogic. Onto Illogic. Completed for Gabby. So continuing to tanky build for Gabby. So continuing to be next on his list. Looks to be next on his list. For Ajit. Is this an Orchid way? Indeed it is.
Yep.
On its way? Indeed it is.
Yep.
Like, what do you go after this? Do you what do you go after this? Do you at all? Do you rush Bloodthorn at all?
You're gonna need some sort of EKB. You're gonna need some survivability items you can actually use. Survivability items you can actually every now and then you see Blink, so you can just every now and then enemy lines, so you can just find Enigma from your webs and find Enigma from your webs. But yeah, usually you never. But yeah, usually you never. You need other items first. It's just you need other items first.
Lifestealer continuing to apply pressure to his bot lane. Apply pressure to his bot lane. On the map right now, so feels pretty safe. On the map right now, so feels pretty safe. Tier 1 tower looks to be the next target of choice. Tier 1 tower looks to be the next target of choice for EVOS. Skylark does not have blink. Skylark scouting him out with not have blink. The rocket scouting him out with the rocket flare. See if any action actually occurs here, but see if any action actually occurs on the other side. But just on the other side. Tiako Indra Uta on the Enigma will be going for a mechanism. For a mechanism.
Okay, interesting.
Thoughts on people calling that mechanism? Thoughts on people calling that mechanism?
That is how you pronounce it, isn't it? Mechanism. That is how you pronounce it, isn't it? Mechanism.
We'll hold that thought for a second. Here's Enigma. We'll hold that thought for a second. Here's Enigma. Looks to be. Oh, actually, the Orchid wasn't quite enough, but the spiders do finish. Wasn't quite enough, but the spiders do finish.
That's the fadeaway there. You know, the cool dude walking away from all those movies. In all those movies.
So, yeah, that almost backfired though. Luckily, he had spiders. Yeah, that almost backfired though. Yep. Luckily, he had spiders to work with. We do have a rage popped, and Yul looks to be super duper dead. Yul looks to be super duper dead. Ajit placed though onto the brood mother. Ajit will turn his sights onto the Lifestealer. Turn his sights onto the Lifestealer. Our people be fake. Orchid enough to skewer. Our people be fake to cancel the TP. So a 2-for-1 all they lose. So a 2-for-1 all they lose. Crystal Madine is the Crystal Madine. So. Mechanism. So I believe it's Lich's voice line. He says Lich's voice line. I think it's mechanism. So I think it's just called mechanism.
You can't argue with the voice line. That's for sure. You can't argue with the voice line.
That's right.
Well,
that's right.
Abaddon does say it bad. Well, Abaddon does say it bad.
Well, I've already conceded that it's correct. I've already conceded that it's correct. I just hate it. Saying like we just talked about the health saying like we just talked about the health salve, but I like it. I know it's incorrect, but I like it to yourself. Does that sound good to you? Does that sound good to you?
No. You know, every now and then I like cooking shows. Every now and then I like cooking shows, whatever. Whenever I watch the Australian MasterChef, whenever I watch the Australian MasterChef, the non-like super Americanized, the non-like super Americanized skills and everything. Actually, but that's not the point I'm trying to make. They say
oh really? Yeah, that's pretty annoying. Oh really? I hate that. Yeah, that's pretty annoying. When people use H when it's supposed to be silent? H when it's supposed to be silent? Very annoying. Do you say often or often? Do you say often or often?
I don't know. I don't even think about it. So
I don't think it triggers me, but I don't think it triggers me. But when you pronounce, I don't like when you pronounce the T because it's supposed to be silent. I think both are technically correct now. I think both are technically correct now.
How often do you hear that?
All right. Pretty often. All right. Ward is placed here in the bot lane. Ward is placed here in the bot lane.
Mag has blink.
Whitemon does have. That's what the smoke is about, I suppose. Yep. That's what the smoke is about. Reveal that in the most fashionable way. Reveal that in the most fashionable way. Oh, the Clockwork will get the hookshot off onto Yol. Will get the hookshot off onto Yol. Is there. Skewer out. Nicely done. Keeping space out. Nicely done. Keeping space for the Crystal Medine. In fact, Yol will take that for himself. In fact, Yol will take that for himself.
Medine?
Yeah. Medine. Yeah.
These just the alternate pronunciation. These just the alternate.
Yeah, that one's an alternate one. I don't actually say that. Yeah, that one's an alternate one. I don't actually say that.
Okay.
You just gotta find the right one that triggers. You just gotta find the right one that triggers people the most. And Toby does a really good job at that. Toby does a really good job at that. Australians in general do a really good job. Australians in general do a really good job at that. I think it's the one that really gets me is the one that really gets me is when they say mealy. Oh, that sounds so bad. It's just so dirty. I'm not sure if that's the correct way to say it in. I'm not sure if that's the correct way to say it in Australia. Maybe it is.
Enigma? Enigma?
No, not Enigma.
I don't think that's the correct way to say Enigma anywhere. I don't think that's the correct way to say Enigma anywhere.
So I was more talking about mealy. I was more talking about mealy.
Okay.
Bottom lane. Bottom tower. Tier 1 tower. They look to be giving this up. Moran is going to be pressuring the top tier one as well. Moran is going to be pressuring the top tier one as well. But the Elder Titan, the high ground defender. Elder Titan, the high ground defender. That we all love and hate. One defending there. And we'll be the one defending there. Marana back mid lane. They were trying Marana back mid lane. They were trying to look. They were looking for something, but the Shadow Blade Infest Bomb on its way. Bristleback, you are in some trouble, my friend. He does get the tier 1, but trouble, my friend. He does get the tier 1, but at what cost? Finally used, only being fake. Finally used, only hits 2 though. Trapping in a couple heroes with a skewer out. Trapping in a couple heroes with a skewer out. And Gabby is still alive with a black hole onto 2. And Gabby is still alive with a black hole onto 2. To find them. In fact, the hookshot will connect to find them. In fact, the hookshot will connect now. Cancel this TP. It doesn't look like that will be today. It doesn't look like that will be today. So a 2 for nothing. So a nice turnaround, they do lose the tier 1 tower. Nice turnaround, they do lose the tier 1 tower. Marana's getting one for herself. But Marana's getting one for herself.
Yeah, very nice. Marana's actually starting to pick up some items. Marana's actually starting to pick up some items with phase Maelstrom into Yasha with phase Aquila. The leap talent at 15 makes ridiculous Marana do. That's when you attack like 4 times a second after a leap. 4 times a second after a leap. It's insane.
I want to see the percentages of times people take competitive games. A 5-second sacred arrow. I'm pretty sure 5-second sacred arrow because I'm pretty sure misclicks are when they take only misclicks.
Yeah, I saw it once and it looked like. Yes, I saw it once and it looked like a misclick.
It was the right clicking Marana, right? So I don't know. It was the right clicking Marana, right? I can't remember the last time I've seen a support like the new leap. I can't remember the last time I've seen a support like the new leap. Marana way worse. Makes support Marana way worse.
The old leap was way better. The old leap was way better hard to kill you, and now it's really hard to kill you. Now it's just way better offensively.
Well, Roshan will be attempted, and Roshan will be attempted, and will likely be successful. They're nowhere near. By Clockwork, but they're nowhere near. There are some TPs though, but this is going so fast. They're going to cancel so fast. They're going to cancel initiation by the Enigma and just blow him by the Enigma and just blow him up. Does get his greaves off though, as far as purchasing is concerned. It doesn't lose any money at least. It doesn't lose any money at least.
This is very common in competitive. This is very common in competitive. An enemy uses hold somewhere. An enemy uses hold somewhere. You force the enemy to react to you. You force the enemy to snag a freebie there, and they manage to snag a freebie there. That's just how the game goes. Yeah, I mean that's just how the game goes. They win one fight, then all of a sudden you're playing against an Aegis. Then all of a sudden you're on the back foot because you lost the tower somewhere. On the back foot. It's always this give and take with these extremely long cooldown ultimates. With these extremely long cooldown ultimates.
I haven't been keeping in the loop as much. I don't think I've ever seen Vanguard on Magnus before. Is this a new thing?
Yes.
Is this a new thing?
I guess S4 was the first person to popularize this. It's not necessarily the Vanguard part. It's not necessarily the Vanguard part. RP on the nates. Alright. RP on the nates.
They're going to try to blow him up. Nice silence onto Enigma. Try to blow him up. Nice silence onto Enigma. Doesn't have black hole anyway. Doesn't really matter that much. They're going to skewer him back in. And down he goes. Crystal Medine. And down he goes. Crystal Medine. For no apparent reason. And they're going to try to go high ground here. There's a pretty even game as far as high ground here. There's a pretty even game as far as big heroes dead for 40 seconds. They do have 2 big heroes dead for 40 seconds. And buybacks will not be coming. And Gabby with that Aegis. And Gabby with that Aegis and Yasha. We'll be going for the full S and Y. And Yasha. We'll be going for the full S and Y. In fact, looking quite healthy right now. Looking quite healthy right now. Gets the earn a whole lot. Echo Stomp is there. Skylark with the initiation there. Skylark with the initiation. They silence him up and bring him down very, very quickly. And bring him down very, very quickly. 10 more seconds for. They might be able to get a full Rax here. They might be able to get a full Rax here. Marana does have buyback. Fortification is down, so fortification is down. So this will be a free melee. When it's all said and done. Great job from Clutch. Great job from Clutch, despite being a very even game at that point. Being a very even game at that point.
No black hole, and they just blew the game right open. No black hole, Roche. They got the game right open. They managed to get Roche. They got to pick off. And they managed to get off that. A melee barracks off that.
I hate you so much.
At least I don't say barracks. At least I don't say barracks.
What?
That's what I said when I was like 8.
What?
That's what I said when I was like 8.
You said that?
Yeah, when I was like 8 years old.
You said that? Okay,
yeah, when I was like 8 years old.
I think that's forgivable. I think that's forgivable. When you're casting a barrack, when you're casting a barrack.
I wish someone still did that.
It sounds like that Mortal Kombat character. It sounds like that Mortal Kombat character.
I have no idea.
Baraka? That was one of my favorite characters.
I have no idea.
He was great. That was one of my favorite characters. Shout out to the Mortal Kombat fans and shout out to the Mortal Kombat fans.
I've never played that game. Is it fun?
Not anymore. Not anymore. Used to be amazing on the Super Nintendo days. On the Super Nintendo days, or even PlayStation. The first PlayStation. The first PlayStation. Look at the farm discrepancy. Marana right now. Look at the farm discrepancy. Yasha Marana right now. That'll help her get a farm back online. That'll help her get a farm back online. But will it be fast enough? How does this hero feel to you? How does this hero feel to you? Your semi carry this game. Your semi carry this game.
This hero is definitely very strong. This hero is definitely very strong. Good reason in a lot of games. Banned for good reason in a lot of games. Big pickup. They get the Broodmother. There's the RP. They get the Broodmother. There's the RP
into the Elder Titan ult and the Skewer. The Elder Titan ult and the Skewer. All right, that's probably worth. All right, that's probably worth. That was nice. If you're Clutch, that was nice.
It's go time.
I mean, when you see these drafts, you see these synergies, right? You see these drafts, you see these synergies that hold them in place. Big AoE stuns that hold them in place. That just does ridiculous amounts of damage. That just does ridiculous amounts of damage, but don't really see the execution. This game, I feel like it's been very consistently. This game, I feel like it's been very consistent. Setting everything up. Doing a really good job.
Yeah,
setting everything up.
Oh, I wanted to go back to the Vanguard. Oh, I wanted to go back to it's more about that people are. It's more about that people are dual lanes are being played. Since you're getting a lot more farm on some of these heroes, like your traditional offlaners, like your Magnus, traditional offlaners, like your Magnus, stuff like that. Sand Kings and people go for items that. And people go for items extend that lead. Help them. Like when you buy Blink Dagger, you're essentially when you buy Blink Dagger, you're essentially spending this. When you buy a Vanguard, you can use that Vanguard. When you buy a Vanguard, you can sit in the lane for longer, and you can pressure through that way instead of you can pressure to try that way instead of being off map to try to gank people because the game it's too early the whole off map ganking thing. Play the whole off map ganking thing. Just the leaning. It's more about still just. It's about that kind of concept in Vanguard. It's about that kind of game. Sometimes it's a different item. Sometimes it's a different item. So yeah, people are just. People are just.
What's an offlaner that would not build like that? What's an offlaner that would not build like that? If there is played currently, if there is,
that would not play like that. So that would not play like that. So that would just. It really depends on. It really depends on.
Yeah, I mean, obviously it's a lot dependent on the lineups. Yeah, I mean, obviously it's a lot dependent on the lineups and everything like that. But Pango's pretty garbage. Pango's pretty garbage. I've seen Vanguard on before, but there's no way. I've seen Vanguard on before, but there's no way that's like that.
It's extremely common,
right? God damn it.
It's extremely common.
So every offlaner just buys Vanguard. So every offlaner just buys Vanguard now. In the past month, this has changed. In the past month, this has changed.
I would say it's been around for longer than that. It's been around. It's just that a lot of people haven't really thought about it, haven't really adapted to it. Thought about it. It's very common in NA, at least. It's very common in NA, at least.
Interesting. Beastmaster? No way. Beastmaster? No way. I would be shocked if you say he gets Vanguard. No way. I would be shocked if you say he gets Vanguard.
I get it. I'm serious?
Are you serious? That's so awful. God, that sounds so awful. That's good though, because Vanguard is just good though, because it's always been this item just drops off so hard. Obviously you can upgrade to Crimson Guard so hard. Obviously you can upgrade to Crimson Guard now. I'm glad to see it picked up. I'm glad to see
less about the item and more about less about the item and more about buying the item that makes you the strongest. Buying the item, and
right, so you have this set amount of gold, right? So you have this set amount of gold, right? And that's the best thing that you can buy, and that's the best thing that you can buy. That's what you're saying. For that specific type of hero. That's what
yes, but it's not always Vanguard. Like some games, it's going to be medallion phase. Like some games, it's going to be medallion phase. And for Pango, sometimes it's not. And for Pango, sometimes it's not. Sometimes it's a Yule sector. Sometimes it's. But it's just the idea of buying something. But it's just the idea of buying something that gives you the necessary stats. Use your lead in a way. Use your lead in a way on the map. You can be while still on the map, and that's what while still farming, and that's what that does for you.
Right, fair enough. Right, pretty cool though. I mean, you know me. Cool, though. Big strength guy. You know me. Big strength guy. Big initiation guy. Big initiation fat, guy. Juicy, disgusting heroes. Fat, juicy, disgusting heroes. I know.
Me too.
We're 2 peas in a pod, you and I. We're 2 peas in a pod, you and I.
You know who might be back for TI? Centaur. You know who might be back for TI? Centaur.
Don't tease me like that.
He's actually good.
Don't tease me like that. I refuse to believe it. I refuse to believe it. I'm not even kidding. That's not just me playing. I think I'm not even kidding. That's not just me playing. I think he's hot garbage. Like actual hot garbage. I'll believe it when I see it. I'll believe it when I see it. Picked. I'm saying it will lose. I'm not saying it won't be picked. I'm saying it will lose.
It might lose, but it might look good in the game. It might lose, but it might look good in the game.
That's like Pango. That doesn't mean anything. That's like Pango then. Okay, at least Pango's fun to play. Centaur's not fun to play. At least Pango's fun to play. Centaur's not fun to play. The only way Centaur's fun to play is the only way Centaur's fun to play is when he's good. That's his problem.
You're an objective.
That's his problem.
You're an objective gamer. You don't care how you get there.
I'm a real team player, although I don't buy pipe. I'm a real team player, although I don't buy pipe for myself. I just keep hood. Okay, for myself. I feel so bad then.
That's the way to go. Pipe, waste of money. It's the way to go. Pipe, waste of money.
Yeah, agreed. So, what makes him good then? What makes him good then?
A lot of heroes don't deal well with Stampede. A lot of heroes don't deal well with Stampede. Like a lot of Stampede destroys Lina in general. Stampede destroys Lina in general. It's just when heroes like it's just when really need to keep their distance to operate. Really need to keep their distance to operate. Focus in on bursting. Like TAs really focus in on bursting one hero against when you have like can't kill these heroes before they just escape. Can't kill these heroes before they just escape. It's definitely all about the ultimate. It's definitely all about the ultimate.
And that's the problem with the hero, because that ultimate's always been good. The problem with him is the rest of his skills are below average. His skills are below average hero in the game. Yeah, average hero in the game. Yeah, I would actually. I think Hoof Stomp
4 to 10.
I think Hoof Stomp
4 to 10. 3 out of 10.
Depends. I think Hoof Stomp is a 1 out of 10. Hoof Stomp is a 1 out of 10. The first snake bomb of the game, it feels like. On the Elder Titan, it feels like. On the Elder Titan, they will clean him up. And now they're on the run, but Skylock is here faking out the RP. But Skylock is here faking out the RP. Down from the 5 seconds. Rage is still down from the 5 seconds. He doesn't want to RP without any backup. Not sure if he's going to be receiving open wounds as pop. Not sure if he's going to be receiving open wounds as pop. Beastmaster might be the one caught out. Beastmaster might be the one caught out. And they do have the kill. They do have the 1 for 1, and they do have the kill. So 1 for 1. So Hoof Stomp 1 out of 10. Double Edge. Hoof Stomp 1 out of 10. Double Edge 5 out of 10. Very average. 5 out of 10. Very average.
Okay.
I do like.
Do you like the talent? The plus 3. Do you like the talent? The plus 300.
It's good.
Plus 300 double edge.
It's good. It's good. And then return is 4 out of 10. Like 4 out of 10. Stampede's 8 out of 10.
All right.
Stampede's 8 out of 10.
Okay.
Maybe higher. I think Ag Stampede is really higher. I think Ag Stampede is really good. Brax, I'm pretty sure I played more Centaur games than you, bro. I'm pretty sure I played more Dota 1s than you, bro. I played Dota 1. I played a lot of Centaur. Great fortitude. Great fortitude.
I think you'll be when people play like Centaur dual lanes. When people play like Centaur dual lanes and these.
I mean, that is one good point, because that is one Dota 1. I like how we're still talking about Centaur. I like how we're still talking about Centaur. To wrap it up 20 minutes later, but when he was good in Dota 1, before because dual lanes were a thing, and he was the king of dual lanes were a thing. If somebody can set up his Hoof Stomp, if somebody can set up his Shadow Demon or somebody of that nature, whether it be a Shadow Demon or somebody of that nature, if you can get that 1 out of 10, if you can get that 1 out of 10. Sun off.
I just don't know why it's so slow. I just don't know why it's so slow. If this was Heroes of New Earth, would be amazing. The Stomp would be amazing.
They didn't have him in there. That's pretty crazy. They didn't have him in there. That's pretty crazy.
Yeah.
But back to the game that does not have Centaur, believe it or not. If you just joined us, believe it or not, if you just joined us, what in the world are we talking about? What in the world are we talking about? Because fat monster in this game. There are other fat monsters, and that's how the discussion started. And that's how the discussion started. Even though it was me that did it. I blame you. Even though it was me that did it. He's been sitting on this Necro Shadowblade for quite a while. Almost has Blink. Quite nice. That would be quite nice.
So high, but it's so deceptive. CS 300, 20 CS, 320 CS, maybe 120 of them, 130, maybe 120 of them, 130 like spiderlings.
I mean, that's why after 10 minutes, you just look at net worth. After 10 minutes, you just look at net worth, because CS is almost irrelevant. Roshan will be attempted. Roshan will be attempted. Looking for the initiation. You'll trying to block the initiation. You'll trying to block it. Let's see if they can get it. Will hit Crystal Maiden. Will hit Crystal Maiden. Well done by Yol. Now Whitemon has been put in a horrendous position. Put in a horrendous position. And will be brought down very quickly. Of course, he does have buyback. if needed.
I don't know if you've ever taken a look at Magnus' talent. They've been changed multiple times. He gets very tanky very quickly. He gets very tanky very quickly. Making items like Crimson Guard go even making items like Crimson Guard 200 health at 10, 15 strength, 200 health at 10, 12 armor at 15, 12 armor at 20. This hero can actually sit in the front. This hero can actually stand in front of these heroes. And he's like this big stand in front of these heroes. You don't want to use so many spells. You don't want to use so many spells. You can't just ignore them at the same time. You can't just ignore them.
I mean, 15 strength at 15 is actually pretty insane. We actually pretty insane. Pretty sure there's multiple level 20 level 20 strengths in the game.
There's not very many 15. There's not very many.
Yeah, that's really good. Yeah, that's really very high quality. Very high quality. Well, all right. Well, Avil. Has the life stealer inside him. Has the blink now. Has the life stealer inside him. Has the blink now for a potential gem at some point. Looking for a potential gem at some point. They might settle for Yule. Settle for Yule. That roar. That was quite the range on there. That did not look right. Quite the range on there. That did not look right. Open wounds. Actually, Gabby's gonna get a lot of damage. Actually, taking a lot of damage. Gonna zone him out just a bit. Coming in. Gonna zone him out just on the wrong side of that. Looks like Beastmaster's on the wrong side of that. Vision. The gem. They do have vision. The gem backs. On boom backs. And with that Beastmaster dead, I'm not sure if they know. And with that Beastmaster dead, I'm not sure if they know if he right now. Let's look at the doesn't have buyback right now. Let's look at the. No, it's gold related. So there's no way they. No, it's gold related. So there's no way they. He is dead for a minute. So 5v4 for the foreseeable future. 5v4 for the foreseeable future. Capitalize.
This game gets really hard for finish gamers with a name like he's 900 gold away from finishing it. 900 gold away from finishing it, but he's got no time at all. Sorry, these clutch gamers are just hitting their base now. Clutch gamers are sitting on part of it because he had to get the greaves. He had to get the greaves. Kind of annoying because you don't want to go for greaves. Kind of annoying because you don't want to go for the mech in most cases and upgrade that later. With the mech in most cases and upgrade that later. They're gonna have to give up this Rax. I mean, they're gonna have to give up this Rax. Gabby wants to use it. There. If Gabby wants to use it, won't be forced to though. Won't be forced to. Back up in all likelihood. We'll just back up in all likelihood. And that's 2 racks, and that was way too easy. Obviously, there's not much you can do with the Beastmaster down. Obviously, there's not much you can do with the Beastmaster down. Yeah, Beastmaster's a huge part of their team. Beastmaster's a huge reliable way they can start these fights. Reliable way they can start hook shots in. Even if you clock hook shot in, you can't kill the bristleback like that. You can't kill the bristleback has ages. There's no real reliable has ages. There's no real reliable committed super hard to a fight. The ideally EVOS takes a fight. The ideally EVOS takes a fight. They buy back. They get dove that way. They buy back and they fight. He ate cheese, by the way. He already ate cheese out of battle. He already ate it out of battle. Wow. 2 shots. Essentially by Brood. 2 shots. He's got essentially by Brood. That was my God. There's the buyback like you said. He does have the buyback like you said. He does have blink available. Clutch gamers are. Very. They're gonna back up. Very. No fake back yet. Back up. But here comes a V. Fake back yet. With that life stealer inside of them. With that life stealer inside of them. Has the blink, but they do not have vision up there. They do not have vision. Arrow will give a little bit. Skylark. Arrow will give a little bit. Skylark. Looks like nothing will come of this. Nothing will come of this. Clutch Gamers again gets away with murder. Clutch Gamers again gets away with murder. It's a tier 3 tower. Falls for nothing. They're going to continue on now. Orchid is used on Clockwork, and he's just dead. Orchid is used on Clockwork, and he's just dead. That's not enough. The burn will. That's not enough. Him out. The burn will pick him out. Second too late. Reeves came second too late. Oh, Avil was spotted. He might just have to go here. Is this range Rax? He might just have to go here. Is this range Rax? All right, there it is. The Nake's bomb is onto Skylark. The Magnus is onto Skylark. Magnus does have RP onto the. Gets it off onto the. He actually skewers out of the Elder Titan. Okay, the second RP is out of the Elder Titan. The second RP is there beautifully done. The refresher picked up not long ago. Buybacks onto Evil. Let's see if they can hold this or not. Onto Evil. Let's see if they can hold this or not. Bot back. Marana. And Lifesteal will be the next to fall. He does have buyback as well. Will be the next to fall. He does have buyback as well anymore. As Gabby is just unkillable. Has the Gabby is just unkillable. Has the assault cuirass now. He's just making as much space as possible. He's just making as much space as possible. Takes out as the rest of the melee takes out. In fact, they're just going to die. Melee racks. They can get Lifesteal. That's 100% game. They can get Lifesteal. That's 100% game. You tell me when they call GG, my friend, because they're all. You tell me when they call GG, my friend, because they're all. GG. Clutch gamers. Clutch gamers. This best of 3. Game 2 was this best of 3. Much more convincing than the first. Much more convincing than the first one. Magnus got blinked. Magnus got blinked with the life stealer inside. With the life stealer.